Now I'd like to introduce Jessica Maxwell from the Department of Psychology. She's going to talk to us about how beliefs about sex shape sexual and relationship well-being.
Your happiness in your relationships better predicts how long you're going to live than smoking or obesity. A critical factor in relationship and personal well-being is satisfying sexual relationships. In fact, the boost in happiness gained from having sex once a month to once a week is the same boost as earning $50,000 more a year. But unfortunately, many couples have difficulties in their sex lives. Sex is one of the top reasons couples fight, seek therapy, and ultimately break up. So what would you do if you had a friend who was having issues in their sex life? Would you presume their relationship just wasn't meant to be? Or would you see this as typical and urge them to work through their issues? So as a relationship scholar, I started researching the best predictors of sexual satisfaction, from communication to personality traits. But something was missing. So I took a step back and started to realize that individuals have vastly different beliefs about sexual satisfaction and how it can be best maintained. So in my dissertation, I uncovered two main types of sexual beliefs. The first, sexual destiny beliefs, represent this Romeo and Juliet type idea that if you just find that partner with whom you have natural sexual chemistry, sex will be easy and wonderful. But let's face it, sex isn't always easy and wonderful. So I expected when these people would encounter rough patches in their relationship, they would assume their relationship just wasn't meant to be. Whereas on the other hand, there's more pragmatic individuals I call sexual growth believers. These individuals think you need to put a lot of effort and work, like trying new things, into making your relationship more satisfying, which should in turn predict higher relationship outcomes. So in 6 studies of over 2,000 participants, I researched the effects of sexual destiny and sexual growth beliefs on relationship quality. So I first created and validated a scale so that individuals could indicate their levels of these beliefs. And then in order to gain a more complete picture, I took a multi-method approach. So I looked at how these beliefs change every day over a month. I looked at samples of couples to see how your beliefs affect a romantic partner. And I experimentally manipulated the beliefs by having people read about how one was better than the other. And lastly, I aggregated across studies to ensure my effects were robust. So one key result I found was that those high in sex destiny, those Romeo and Juliet type people, they felt worse about their relationship if they were encountering sexual issues. So they took sexual problems as a sign that their overall relationship was in trouble. Whereas for those high in sex growth who believe that sex takes work, they were happier with their relationship and their sex life and even felt more connected to their partner during sex. In fact, their partners also reported higher satisfaction. So what should you tell that friend? Well, by just changing their mindset about sexual satisfaction and realizing it takes effort, that can help them keep their passion and live a happier, healthier life. Thanks.